All right, we're back. Like I said in the first part of this video, I used this salmon rosewood stain to get this fretboard here a little more uniform, and I went ahead and applied my second coat just like I did in the first, like I showed you on the first. Did the same thing, did it one more time. This is actually dried for about 2 days now. I was gonna only let it dry for a few minutes, but I got caught up on doing some stuff. So it turned out really good. I got really bad lighting here, but you can see it took away all the dark. I mean, it kind of masked it. You can kind of see where it was really dark at, but all in all, it made it a nice, rich rosewood color and pretty uniform to where it looks a lot better than what it was. Well, I mean, I hope up to this point this has helped somebody. If you're on the fence about using this type of wood stain, it's a beautiful color. Like I said, this is about $16 on Amazon, and there's quite a bit in it. This is 12 ounces, so you get a lot. Like I said, I'm gonna use this on my George Harrison rosewood Telecaster build that I'm gonna make. So anyways, I thought I'd just try it on this fretboard. It turned out pretty good. And now I'm gonna see, it still looks dry though, so I'm just gonna see real quick here. I'm gonna do half with this Howard feed and wax. I've seen a few videos, and I really believe this is gonna really work. I mean, it's natural. And then I saw a really good video on some Johnson's baby oil, so I'm gonna do that also, and leave it up to you to decide, I guess, and comment and say if you've used this one, the Howard's feed and wax or the baby oil trick. Let me know what you think. And this fretboard is pretty dry still, even after the stain. It needs a good conditioning or good moisturizing. So I'm gonna go ahead and set you up in here. Get this thing up here, and then I guess I'll just get to it real quick, and then I'll get a little close up here. Okay, I don't want to make this video too long. So, all right, we'll start with this one first, the feed and wax. I'm just going to put a little bit on here. This is a little thick. It's been sitting outside, but it's probably too much right there. Let me get this worked in here a little bit. Okay. All right, so I got it nice and moisturized. Let's go ahead and let's do the top part here. Yeah, that's already making it look really nice. It's like it's sopping it up. There's so much, it goes such a long ways, this little bit. Well, that looks amazing already. Go against the grain, get it nice and penetrated in there. All right, I'll go with the grain. Like I said, I apologize for some crappy lighting. I can't take this outside because it's extremely windy here in Las Vegas right now today, and so you wouldn't be able to hear anything. So I'll go ahead and leave that sit for a little bit. I'll show you real quick. So it's really nice. Wow, look at that. So if you're, oh wow, this is amazing. This looks champagne. I just kind of lightly put that on there and gave it, some pressure, and that's after using this wood stain here. After I cleaned it with alcohol. All right, so let's try the bottom part now. I'm gonna use the baby oil on here and see how that turns out. Put you back in the stand here. Move you on down. Hopefully this doesn't fall over on me. All right, get you there. All right, should work. Do a little baby oil now. I guess you could probably just pour some on here, but I'm just going to put a little on the rag here. The microfiber here. And that should be enough. Good and saturated. I don't want it that way. And let's just go and see what this looks like. Oh, you can't even tell the difference. I don't even know where I left. I think it's right here. And then I'll go with the grain here. And I'll let this sit for a second. Now it looks super shiny and nice right now, but that's only because I haven't wiped it off yet. I'm gonna let it just sit for a minute. Okay, so from here this way, baby oil. From this way back, got the feed wax here. Wipe my hands real quick. Let's see what we got. So the baby oil definitely seems more oily. I did just put this one on maybe just a minute before. This one seems to be either absorbing more faster, or it's not quite as oily as, maybe because it's part beeswax. So baby oil, feed wax, feed and wax. I'll let it dry up here. All right, I think that's good. All right, let's go ahead and put you back in here. I'm gonna give it a wipe off here real quick and then see what we got after that. Shoop. All right, let's wipe this down here real quick. Is this real? All right, the feeding wax is done. Get a new dry area on the rag here. Do the baby oil. Try to spend as much time as I did on the front here. Try to make this as close of a comparison as possible. All right. Well, to be quite honest, they look almost exactly the same. Let's go slow here. It's really nice. The fretboard is looking really nice now, but right in here, I believe, right around here somewhere, is where I transitioned from the feeding wax to the baby oil. I really can't tell the difference. I don't know if you can or not. Either way, I think I did a good job. Good enough job anyways. Can't really tell which was where, to be honest. So I'm gonna go ahead and say, if you want to use this, let me see about the smell. This side smells really good. And not very strong orangey. This side smells really good too. Shea and cocoa butter, so either way, I got the best of both worlds. Got a little of everything on there. I think either way you go, this was a $10 or $8 when I bought this, maybe about 7 months ago. I hadn't even used it, but it's about $10 now. And this was, I don't know how much this is. My wife bought it, maybe $1 or $2, maybe $3. And if you have kids and you play guitar, you probably have this laying around already. So save yourself some money. Get yourself the Johnson's baby oil. Use some of that. Save that $10. Because pretty much look exactly the same. No real big difference. I hope this helps somebody out. I mean, if you have any other methods, or if you think I maybe did something wrong, but to be honest, for this $50 guitar that I bought, I think I just completely made this neck look fantastic. It looks fantastic. And I'm probably going to hit it with a little bit of that real fast, and then a little bit of that one time, just for the heck of it. All right. Hope this helped out. And consider maybe subscribing if you want to see that George Harrison Rosewood Telecaster build I'm going to be getting into pretty soon. I just had to get a few parts together. Boom! A few pictures here of the graining that I'm going to try to faux paint. And a few of the parts here. Some genuine Fender parts I'm going to put on there. Boom! Ashtray. Correct. Anyways, all right, take it easy. Peace.